opting for the 3-wood. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. That was a gallant attempt. This putt coming up is for birdie. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And that makes him tied for first.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back. But this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Well, good-looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
It's tracking. Oh, well holed. He'll take the birdie. And this effort from Patrick Cantlay just a short while ago.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Par 4, 384 yards, a long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Beautiful swing there. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, guys, I'm down here on the 5th hole. This is Kevin Kisner getting ready to hit.
Second shot here on the 5th. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 4 under. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 471 yards. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Just off the fairway in the first cut. Opting for the 6-iron. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. 13 feet to the cup. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this putt coming up for his par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
I'm over here on the 7th hole, guys. This is Patrick Cantlay's next shot.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
If it's up, it could be in. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
This one needs to kick left. Wow, what a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Go on, get in the hole. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under. And now we go to the 9th. This happened a moment ago.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. We have a par 5 on this one. Oh, great swing there. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Well, Rich, it's got a big-time feel about it, this Players' Championship. Known by some as the 5th major. What are your thoughts?
Not for me. I think it's... The thing I love about it the most, it's got a great field. I mean, this week you got to beat 99 of the world's top 100 to walk away the champion. And it's just... It's a fairly open tournament, but it always has the feel that the biggest and the best players rise to the occasion to challenge this golf course. It's not easy. It's got a lot of quirky things about it. It's firm. It's fast. It's difficult. But if you're hitting it in the right spots off the tee, you have a really good chance of hitting close with your second shot. It's just a tactician's dream, and so I find it to be more about players that plod along, that actually have a well thought out execution plan. I think that players that it just kind of, they make it up as they go along, they don't fare well around this golf course.
I like the fact that there's no one particular player it suits. It's a golf course, when you look through the history of champions, yes, you've had the absolute stars of the game, players that can hit the ball a mile, but then you've got the players that are, as you suggested, tacticians, shorter hitters, plot their way around, get the job done. I like that concept.
Well, it's you know, and you can have the long hitters taking out irons and taking advantage of where some of the other shorter hitters are hitting three-wooder drivers. So, yeah, there's just a multitude of ways to take on this golf course, but you have to be committed to every single shot. You have to know exactly where you need to place it in the fairway to make sure your second shot is at a good angle. I could go through many examples, but on each and every hole, there's a place where you can be on the fairway, but out of position.
Putting for birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And down she goes. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. He sits in first position. You've arrived at a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Interesting choice of the driver here. Sadly, this one will make a splash. John, what's this one looking like?
Well, they ended up in the deep stuff, but the lie could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Now that's a good putt to hole any day of the week. And this effort by Justin Thomas. Time for the 5th shot. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Time to make a move. The tee is yours here at the 12th hole.
Par 4, 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position. Ow!
This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Ooh. Can make this one. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1. But watch out, if you hit in the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to 2-putt from there. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. This one's dialed in. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Still in the lead now after that hole. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Going with the 5-wood. Oh, well done. And this effort by Justin Thomas, sitting at 2 under par, currently in 4th position. Let's get back to it, shall we? All right, John, how's this putt looking?
Well, it looks like it's about 24 feet to the cup from here.
It was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Job done. Let's head to the next. Now 5 shots up after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. If that's the right pace, this should drop. And yet another putt drops, so now 10 under par heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you take on this 16th hole.
Par 5, 486 yards. Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
This one is chewing fiber.
Well, that's big boy golf right there.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Okay, steady now. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Sitting at minus 11 for the day.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
What a putt to make. Well done. Well, what a way to make a move to the top of the leaderboard. And back to the course with the live action. John, have you got a read on this one?
Ooh, looks like about 30 feet, I'd say, to the cup.
Ouch, that hurts. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. He's currently sitting in first place. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by Alina. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all.
Looking better.
And that'll do it, Rich. Players Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HP Studios, it's goodbye for now. This opening hole line.
It's an easy opening, but in saying that, if you get a little bit out of position here at the first par 5, 560 yards, you're in a world.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Time for the second shot into the first. Going with a 3-wood here.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface. And here we are with the third shot. How close was that to going down? This one's for birdie. Hey, that's a chance. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
Yeah, you gotta love seeing those go in early. Puts you in a good mood for the rest of the day.
Gee, Rich, that's a positive start, isn't it?
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Right up in the canopy of the trees. And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. Tony Finau with a fantastic shot.
This is his third.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot on the second. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Left yourself an opportunity.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This one has eyes for the hole. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. Getting ready to play their third. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up. This one's looking good.
And there it is.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. And we've arrived at a par 3. Opting for the 5-wood. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
That is absolutely brilliant. The rarest of shots. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. Let's head over to the 11th. And here we are with the third shot. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Oh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Rich, this Larry Packer design back in 1974 is a par 71, but it's over 7,200 yards just outside of Tampa. Strong course.
Oh, it's really strong. I got to say, this golf course, there's no let up in it. Every hole makes you think. It's relentless. Thankfully, there is a steakhouse just off the 18th Street Packard Steakhouse. I had a steak in there last night, a big bone-in ribeye. Oh, my goodness gracious. It was glorious. But anyways, back to the golf course, really difficult.
You've left yourself a long way between the holes, so let's get this one close. What do they say? Never up, never in.
That will drive you bats.
Currently at 3 under for the event. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Good shot there. And let's have a look at Tony Finau. Spot the top 5 on the line here. Oh, I like the look of this. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. That's frustrating. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Putting for bogey. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Let's take a look back at this just moments ago. Bryson DeChambeau with a fantastic shot.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
Second shot here on the 7th.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Ooh, right by the hole. This putt is for a share of second. And that putt will drop. Well done. Justin Thomas is our current leader. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
It starts off on a good line.
Big putt for par coming up. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. I've seen bigger slices at artichoke pizza. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Going with the 6-iron here. This one could take a little bounce to the left.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, I've been following Billy Horschel and down here on the 10th hole. And this one's for birdie.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This would be a great up and down. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That's half a chance of being holed, this one. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot lead. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Here we are, Rich, a wonderful opportunity on the table. A chance to go back-to-back. Just how big would that be?
Obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the 2nd week in a row. Impressive.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Looking good.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Hold this putt, and you'll move into second. And that's their fourth birdie of the day. And with that, they'll move to 3 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Let's have a look at Tony Finau. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Let's return to live play now. Rich, we know Tony Finau is a big man, but he's also big on talent, isn't he?
And he's got a big heart as well. I have to say, he would probably be voted the nicest guy on tour year in and year out. But don't let his demeanor fool you. He is a fierce competitor and can overtake and overpower any golf course at any given moment.
Smart shot, always back into the fairway as a safe play. Getting ready to play their third. Only one shot off the pace. This one might need to set. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. This one's tracking. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that was pure. From around 140 yards here. Opting for the 9-iron.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Ooh, nice looking putt. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 5 under. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Yep, you'll take that. Time to recap Billy Horschel's effort from just a short time ago. Always lovely to see a long-range bomb made. Let's recap it. Nice putt to make that one. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And after that hole, you're leading Justin Thomas by a shot. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Nicely done. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. And let's have a look at Tony Finau. Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for second. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Oh, you've made it. What a play. Oh, the old fried egg. What an awful lie that is. Any chance of getting out of this one?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Just didn't drop. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. It's on a good line. And in it goes for the par. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke. This hole is a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Nicely done.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. That was a gallant attempt. And this one is for his par. The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch.
Just a small sliver of a lead. This could go any different direction down the stretch.
And after that hole, you're leading Justin Thomas by a shot.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
It's heading for the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, it's in the first cut, and it's deep down in there, guys. Let's see what happens.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Oh, what a shot by our leader. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Okay, let's head to the next. Well, let's catch up with this play just a moment ago. An absolute beauty by Billy Horschel. Watch this.
Third shot now. I gotta say, from that spot, that's exactly what they were trying to do.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Oh, that's all class.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Lining up now, this shot from the fairway bunker. A hole out from off this green here, you'll win the tournament. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. I like the look of this. And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just, this player was just amazing all week long.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Welcome to Texas. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we're in your backyard. Well, very close to it anyway. San Antonio, Texas. And this golf course, TPC San Antonio, was designed by Greg Norman. And it's got plenty of challenges, hasn't it?
It certainly does. I got to say, Greg Norman must have been in a slightly cranky mood when he designed this golf course, because it is so difficult. There's not a lot of rough, but once you miss the fairways, there's all sorts of damage to be had. Anyone can remember Kevin Na in the 16? I do. I was playing right behind him. We thought we had lost him. We thought maybe the Coyotes came and dragged him away, but he finally came out after about 12 whacks, made a 16, and on he went. I have to say, this is the most challenging golf course I've played on tour, especially when it gets windy. It's very tough, it's challenging, but when it doesn't blow, it can be a lot of fun. All in all, you better bring it. Either that or the golf course is going to get the best of you. But best of all, if you survive and you're the champion after 72 holes, they give you a nice pair of boots. Yeehaw! Giddy up, y'all!
Can't wait to see what unfolds. And this was from Billy Horschel from just a little while back. Lining up for his second. And back to the course with the live action. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Well, guys, the lie is, you know, considering the situation, is pretty good. Hopefully they can get a hold of this one.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Well, after hopefully a couple of sound shots, Rich, these players have just a short wedge into this par 5 second.
The green sits above the player ever so slightly, which makes this third shot a little more difficult. But let's face it, it's a short shot with a short club. A birdie can be expected.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Get in. Was on a good line. And that should secure the par. Well done.